before the first huddle call, the first pop of pads, the first squeak on a chalkboard, or the first clank of a locker, a message was sent to the Cowboys, and it rang loud and clear.
We go Super Bowl.
Cowboys, go back to the Super Bowl. All the way to Super Bowl, Dallas! 3 Super Bowls, 90, maybe 4, 5.
Let's go, team.
The first step on the long road home to Super Bowl 30 was taken against the Giants.
Let's go, man. All night warriors, me and you.
On the Cowboys' third offensive play, the tone for this game and the season was resoundingly set.
Score! Touchdown Cowboys! A 60-yard ramble by Emmitt Smith. Is he back? I would say so.
First carry of the year, 60 yards.
While the defense registered their first shutout in 3 years, Troy Aikman and Michael Irvin lit up the skies and the scoreboard at Giant Stadium. The Cowboys rolled up and down the field and accumulated 461 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Aikman fires, caught by Michael Irvin at the 5. Touchdown Cowboys. Irvin made that juke that time and then danced to the end zone.
Week 2 marked the start of the conquest of the AFC West. The defense dominated and ravaged John Elway and the Broncos.
We ain't giving up nothing. Shut down, baby. Shut down. We ain't giving up nothing. We ain't giving up nothing. Get on it, get on it, get on it.
Bootleg to the right. Aikman on first and goal from the 2. Still running. Cuts it up at the 5. And he scored! Touchdown Cowboys!
Take it easy, man. All right. What's that right there, man? Just do it.
And Jerry Jones did just do it by burning the midnight oil until Deion Sanders became a Cowboy. But in the Metrodome, a third straight win was in jeopardy.
The Cowboys in overtime, tied at 17.
On their first possession in overtime, Barry Switzer's precision offense delivered victory as simple as 1, 2, 3. One was a classic catch and run in the clutch by Irvin.
48 to the 49-yard line.
2 pierced the soft spot in the Viking zone.
Formation, and so is Corey Fleming. Aikman back to pass on 3rd and 6. Fires. Caught by Corey Fleming at the 40. 35 to the 30. Corey Fleming comes through with a big catch in overtime. And the Cowboys are at the 30-yard line.
Number 3 was a stunning knockout punch.
And off to Emmitt Smith. Left tackle running room 30. He may score to the 20, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown Dallas. This game is over. The Cowboys have won it. A 31-yard run by Emmitt Smith in overtime. And Dallas wins in a thrilling come-from-behind fashion here in the Metrodome tonight.
Often, an emotional cliffhanger produces a precipitous plunge off the ledge. But against the Cardinals, the Cowboys rang up 450 yards on offense, 44 of them coming on a burst by rookie running back Sherman Williams. The building blocks for the 4 straight victories was the magnificent offensive line, the best unit in the NFL. Center Ray Donaldson pried open the middle. Larry Allen, Eric Williams, Nate Newton, and Mark Tuinei paved the way for Emmitt Smith's record-breaking season. And this massive wall of muscle gave Troy Aikman clear sight lines to his receivers. Behind these mighty men, alleys turned into turnpikes and then touchdowns.
Great run, but some great blocking again by that offensive line to get him started.
But the sweet smell of success turned sour in Washington. This startling loss was followed by an impressive win over the Packers.
Second and inches. Pitch goes to Emmitt Smith. He is up to the 15, down to the 10, stays away from the rookie tackler, and dances to the end zone.
I thought he was thrown for a loss.
Can't stop you, baby.
Great run.
Let's go, Wolf.
Deep drop where Aikman steps up, going to the bomb. Michael Irvin wide open. Touchdown, Cowboys. Oh, what a play.
The 4-1 Cowboys continued their assault on the AFC West in San Diego.
Put it all together today. It's the day we got to put it all together.
The defense registered 6 sacks, and the Chargers fell 23-9.
That quarterback got a long day. Hey, get Tolbert, guys. That's the hero right here.
Hi, little Tolbert. Say hi, little Tolbert. Get Tolbert so you can say hi to him.
In Atlanta, while the Cowboys finally introduced Dion, Emmitt Smith reacquainted himself with Charles.
Payless, don't get your ass out there and stop him. Good boy, stop him.
Under Emmitt's lash, Haley and the defense simply overwhelmed Atlanta.
Max, I got to go deep on him, Max. I got to go deep. I got to back their ass up.
Here's a deep drop for Aikman. First 10, pump fake, going way down the field for Michael Irvin, bumping and grinding at the ball. He's got it. The ball. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Dallas smashed the Falcons, then annihilated the Eagles.
Handoff, Emmitt Smith, up the middle, running 35, 30. One tackle to break, he does. 25-20, straight to the end zone, to the 10, to the 5, touchdown Cowboys.
Absolutely incredibly strong run by Emmitt Smith.
Let's go east. Let's go east.
In a much-anticipated matchup with the arch-rival 49ers, the Cowboys' road to Super Bowl 30 hit a major speed bump.
Woodson giving chase, touchdown 49ers.
The 38-20 defeat seemed to be an almost insurmountable psychological blow. The next week, they found imposters calling themselves
America team, the Raiders.
Let's make some plays. We need them this week, man.
Play action. It's going to be the bomb. Then it's failed. At the 45, it's intercepted by Deion Sanders. At the 40-yard line, he waves the ball in the air like Babe Ruth pointing to the outfield fence.
all the stars came out. Troy pitched, Michael caught, and Emmitt circled the bases 3 times.
Four-man rush. Aikman pitched to Emmitt Smith. Sweeping to the left, has a block by Johnson at the 10-yard line. Still free at the 5. Down to the 3. Touchdown Cowboys.
Oh, man, what a run.
The Cowboys bounced the Raiders and then bowled over the Chiefs to complete the conquest of the AFC West.
Handoff, Emmitt Smith again, 15, big hole, and 10 to the 5. He scores. Emmitt Smith, touchdown Cowboys.
You found the 88!
Going for the bomb again from Michael Irvin in the corner of the end zone. He bobbles the ball.
Oh, what a catch! Oh, man!
Touchdown Cowboys. And a juggling act. Second down and 8. Pass over the middle, wide open, Novacek, 25-20. He races to the end zone.
Oh, look at that.
Score. Jay Novacek hurdles a player at the 15 and goes 33 yards for the touchdown.
Just when the team seemed homeward bound, they took a wrong turn and lost again to the Redskins. But this was a resilient team, which would be reborn against the Eagles the following week.
Roll to sideline, intercepted by Larry Brown. He may score 40, 45-50. He will score. This is a touchdown. Larry Brown has his second TD of the year. Touchdown Dallas on the interception.
Early glory would fade, and deep in the fourth quarter, the Cowboys gambled.
Fourth down and less less than a yard.
It's going to Emmett. Emmett has it. He stopped.
Again.
The first down at the 29. Same play, same direction, same result.
To skeptics, the direction home appeared hopeless, but instead, this bitter defeat forged an unbreakable bond.
Guys didn't get the first down. Barry Switzer had nothing to do with that. You guys need to get off Barry Switzer. Players lost the game.
I think our guys had gotten to the point where they had just about had enough of the they're done, they're finished, they're not the Cowboys of old. There's no Cowboy mystique anymore.
The Cowboys had linked hands, but only the foot of Chris Boniol could stave off an unthinkable third straight defeat.
The snap, the ball down, Boniol's kick is in the air. The crowd will tell you who wins the ball game.
Victory over the Giants propelled the Cowboys into Phoenix, where in the season's last game, they once again became masters of their own destiny.
Williams left, still hasn't had his number called. Here's a pass to Kevin Williams, complete at the 15, turns a curl at the 10, to the 5, touchdown Cowboys!
The talents of Kevin Williams emerged dramatically. Number 85 caught 9 passes for 203 yards and 2 touchdowns. But even his performance paled in the face of pro football history.
Give the ball to Emmitt Smith and let him get the NFL record that has been held, now shared, with John Riggins.
Handoff Emmitt Smith at the 5, up to the 3, to the 1, touchdown Emmitt Smith, hello record.
He's got it. The 25th rushing touchdown.
An NFL record toppled, and the Cowboys captured the NFC East for the 4th straight season. Now, the playoffs loomed, and the long road home grew even shorter.
Dallas! For the Super Bowl again! Yes! Down with the Eagles!
You're going down. It's your last game of the season.
The playoffs are where the contenders are separated from the pretenders.
Hit stick and bust the Eagles!
The Cowboys' defense overwhelmed Philadelphia's offense, knocking quarterback Rodney Peete out of the game and knocking Eagles receivers on their buns. On their bums. On their butts.
Come on now, let's go offense!
With Michael Irvin double and triple covered, Troy Aikman's primary objective was hitting his secondary receiver.
Wide open.
Kevin Williams caught 6 passes for 124 yards, and together with Emmitt Smith, he put Dallas in a position to finally launch the newest weapon in their arsenal.
To Deion Sanders, cuts upfield at the 25, now reverses direction, finds a blocker. Here he goes, at the 20, to the right, to the 10, to the 5, Deion Sanders.
After viewing 7, fans were ready for the usual suspects. Smith scored his Cowboy record 13th career playoff touchdown. Irvin got 6 under Philadelphia's nose and buried the Eagles. For the 4th time in 4 years, the Cowboys advanced to the NFC Championship game.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Sanders is into formation, in the slot to the left. Pass over the middle, caught by Deion Sanders. Sanders doing the dance all the way down the field. He's hard to keep
keep up with.
Well, that was pretty good stuff. Sanders is really stepping up.
We need this 6. Damn it, we need this 6.
Short drop, throws, caught, touchdown. Michael Irvin. That ball was smoking. I don't know how he got it, but I'm glad he did. Aikman throws to Michael Irvin. Touchdown, Michael Irvin. The Cowboys have taken a 13-3 lead.
We rolling, baby. We rolling. Are we rolling? We rolling. How bad are we rolling? We rolling. We rolling.
Brett Favre had taken home the MVP award, but he was simply taken down time and time again by the Cowboys' defensive line.
Stay into it. We got more work to do. Stay into it.
Buried at their own 1-yard line, the Cowboys proved when you're in a hole, the only way out is to create another one. Emmett had given the Cowboys breathing room, and Michael Irvin left fans breathless with a brilliant catch and carry. Smith got the call to finish off the 99-yard masterpiece he had started.
Blocking again, and Emmett scores this time.
The offensive line dominated the line of scrimmage, leaving Smith untouched for his second touchdown.
Emmitt Smith to the 5. Oh, look at that hole. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Late in the game, Favre had a hot hand, but he folded under Dallas's relentless pressure.
Intercepted by the Cowboys. Larry Brown to the 30, 40, 45, 50, and out of bounds. How about that?
Nail in the coffin. Nail in the coffin. One more score, baby. One more score.
Aikman's aerial artistry helped showcase the acrobatics of Michael Irvin and the power of Jay Novacek.
Jack left, ISO left.
Translated into English, it meant touchdown.
To the 10, he'll score. Emmitt Smith dances to the end zone. The Cowboys have taken a 2-score lead.
We did it. Guys, game on. We did it. Yeah. Congratulations. We're going again.
The Dallas Cowboys' long road home led to a record-setting 8th trip to the Super Bowl. A tribute to the unique bond between players and coaches, born of adversity and maintained by a common goal.
We stood on the grass in Phoenix and we told the defense that the next time we got on an airplane, we'd be going back to Phoenix as a team, and our ass is going back, and you deserve a hell of a lot of credit. Y'all are a beautiful, beautiful football. Let's go.
Y'all are tremendous, and I really appreciate some of the things that you guys said to me personally. Some of you players did in the ball game. It really means a lot to me. It really does.
Every road has its own story. The road taken by the 1995 Dallas Cowboys was full of twists and turns. They followed it to the peaks of their early brilliance and then into the valleys of their late struggles. But when all the world doubted, the Cowboys believed. Indeed, Dallas took the road less traveled. And in Super Bowl 30, it made all the difference. For the ultimate big game, the offense called upon their vast array of big game players. Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, Troy Aikman, Jay Novacek, and Deion Sanders. Sanders set up the game's first touchdown.
throws the bomb to Deion Sanders, caught. First down, Dallas at the 14, and prime time makes a 47-yard prime catch of a Troy Aikman bomb. Wide open, Jay Novacek, touchdown.
You know what you got to do, D. Come on, D.
The defense knew exactly what they had to do: intimidate and dominate. They did both.
Come on, baby. Come on, Tony.
Larry Brown's second interception sealed the Steelers' fate.
Come on, Larry! Larry Brown may score at the 30, 20, 10, out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
Hey, you get one more, you can run for mayor in Dallas.
Every strong statement needs an exclamation point. It was provided by the NFL's best offensive line and the sport's greatest runner, Emmitt Smith. The Cowboys won their record-tying 5th Super Bowl and 3rd in 4 years, solidifying their claim as the team of the 90s.
It's wonderful just to hold this trophy for you great players, coaching staff, and Barry.
The 1995 Cowboys had reached their final destination on a road for champions, a road for heroes, the road back home.